Good morning, friends, and frenemies. It is August the 8th, day 27 for our new AA Integrates with Alanon. And I think that one of the most important things that I've been asked to address is how does it scale up to the unhoused and homeless. So, it's a bit of a tricky go-round. It's a roller coaster ride, and it's the merry-go-round. And certainly, I was asked to walk the walk and talk the talk and step out of the driver's seat. I'm an enlightened being. I run the eco-conscious zone. I have Reiki training. Those are the Reiki symbols. Certainly Bruce Power has played a part. They provide me with my hydro, and of course they provide the medical system with the isotopes. And this is just another journal book. Has your life been affected by someone else's drinking? Is Alateen for you? And that was July 8th, 2024. Time to talk about the protection and appreciating my driver, my stuff. Respect is earned, not candor or candid. Dismissal of one's efforts is demeaning and degrading. We're thriving, surviving, struggling, or in crisis. Oh, yes. I ran into someone who had just gotten out of the trauma unit at the Bright Shores. Okay. So, this is something that I got at the food bank. This is an example of how I'm being paid, or how I'm to eat between, I'm 1 and 11 people right now. I own my own house. Real estate is an investment, but the unhoused people are what needs to be addressed. They don't have a place to prepare a meal, and they certainly don't have the means to go shopping. So I'm scaling it up here. How alcohol ruins health. I wrote this today. The family food budget. $1 equals one person, so your ratio at the family table is 1 to 1. $10 equals 10 people, so the ratio at the family table. Now that's the home unhoused. So the people coming to the soup kitchen or the community kitchen or the brunch, I call it, or the dinner club, I call it, for safe and sound and own sound. No, O-share. 100 people equals $100. So the consideration is how do you earn $100 for 100 people? How do you shop for food for 100 people? What allergies, special diets, young persons, elderly? What are your limitations? There's you and a partner who are the money managers for this organization. One person out of the two of you decides that at lunch they're going to take that $100, buy a $60 bottle of vodka, they're going to put $35 worth of gas in, and they're going to buy some orange juice for a mix. The result is today no food for those 100 people. Now, in that consideration, is there a secret? Of course there is. We can't openly expose the alcoholic. They haven't identified themselves as an alcoholic, and they're certainly not interested in sobriety. So the alcoholic spent the food budget today on alcohol, mix, and transportation. They went gambling. They went to the casino. They went to the pool table, bar with the beer buddies. Essentially comes home to the organization with no $100 and still drunk at the dinner club. This is how you feel unsafe and you feel that your life is threatened, because you're relying on an organization to provide you with the sustenance of life. How do we solve it? Well, there's 2 people in the money management position and 2 people responsible to feed those 100 people. So let's say dinner will be late, make some calls, thinking I can do this, ask for food donations, whip up hot dogs. There's 100 in the freezer, tuna salad, 10 to 20 cans of tuna, some onion, dressing, bread, no bread, okay. Over here we got a quiche, milk, eggs, salt, pepper for 100 people. You need an oven to cook that in, or some other way to prepare the meal. For the hot dogs, let's look at, there's some sausage, some sauerkraut, cabbage, relish, pickles, onions, ketchup, all of that's in the pantry. We can serve that This is just one day for 100 people. So then, bring your own fork, knife, spoon, plate, napkin, chair, and table. So that's the conundrum that is facing the people who are considered to be unhoused. They don't have the means to prepare the food, even if they go out and purchase a grocery haul. They don't have places to put the food bank. Even a box of crackers in your backpack might be what you get today. So this is money, youth, and financial literacy. We're just going to continue today because of the movie scene. We've got Star Wars, and this is the brochure from Stratford Festival, which is not too far from here. Shakespeare, but they do also other plays. Romeo and Juliet, London Assurance, Wendy and Peter Pan, Salesman in China. There's quite a lineup this year, and I would highly encourage theater. Since I started the theater with a $1,000 inheritance from my grandmother, I've had just an amazing The World's a Stage, and everyone among us is a player. So here's me at bat. This is the little thing. Housework is me at it. And see the brooms and the bucket and the bat. Some of this was already made. She's sitting on a little heart stool, and there's actually 3 brooms in this picture. There's one in the bat's wing, and then one off on this side. So it's quite a piece of over the door. And also the other option is skip the dishes, which I did have written down there. But of course, skip the dishes here locally is going to have a drink menu, which I guess may or may not be able to have a $7 quarter Pinot or Merlot, and some very yummy looking, there's the sausage, the Hamburg, grilled chicken, pulled pork. Just a nice menu, and it's outside eating. It's just at a table there at the north end of town on the way to Tobermory. Water buffalo burger. That's an interesting one, too. Now, the other thing they've asked me to do in 10 years now is to investigate. I'm an enlightened being. I run the eco-conscious zone. I smoke, and cars are the major pollutant of toxins in the air causing breathing problems, COPD, all kinds of things. But they'd like to look at the cigarette and ignore the exhaust fumes of the car. So you'll see me out smoking in the parking lot having my coffee. So they've asked me to investigate what's local, and Own Sound has a roller coaster ride of Own Sound. And I've been on the merry-go-round quite a long time, since the 80s. So I can certainly attest to even Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker at the beginning. And certainly there was a survey filled out at Alanon recently, and we are going to find out that there is definitely 10 people who need Alanon for every 1 person in AA. And I encourage you to look into the service of your community by joining or at least investigating one of your multiple, and I mean various, Alanon programs in your area. And I will do a reading on the verse 2 today.